right? But I do all these other things because I want to show my dad this and I want to show my parents that, or I want to show my teacher this. But if you're like, well, what would you do if you knew that was never going to happen and your dad's going to die before you make it and your teachers don't give a fuck and whatever else? Is like, what if it was just you? Like, what would you be spending your time doing? What if God came down and said, you've got 3 months left? You got 3 months left and that's it. You'd probably go, fuck, man, I'm just going to do the shit I want to do. Now, the reason that it's an important question is only because people really don't think about it much. We spend so much time thinking about, I want to get this. And when I get that, I'll be the man that got that. And that's a good thing. And it is sometimes, but sometimes we lose sight of things. We lose track. And this question really brings things into clarity where it's like, I, for example, love making music. I used to make music because I wanted to make people love me and think I was hot shit. Then I stopped for a while and I did other things. And now when I come back to music, I do it because I want to. It's what I enjoy doing. It's a place of joy. But I've eradicated a lot of things because I've gone, well, there's no guarantee that's going to work. And if it did work, is it worth it? Whereas I could be doing what I want right now and set things up and make changes. The thing that I want you guys to take away is if you knew that you weren't going to get to the big holy shit goal, what would be the thing that you would spend your time doing instead? And when you have that concept, the next thought is, how do I incorporate that? How do I balance these things? Because, for example, if you're doing it to prove your teachers wrong, you may get rid of that whole chunk of your mindset. You may suddenly go, fuck, I don't care anymore. I'm going to get that out of the way and I'm going to replace it with, I want to learn a new language because I want to go to Italy and order food in Italian. And I want to go and I want to meet an Italian girl and I want to have that experience or whatever. There's probably something deep down that you forgot about. You want to learn how to dance or be an astronaut or fucking sculpt or whatever. You know, there's probably something down there. And when you have those things, they're really valuable for short-term and long-term strategy. Short-term, you can incorporate it into your weekly routine and say, this is something that's just for me. So when I get stressed out from the trading or the wife or the life thing, at least once a week, I'm going surfing or I'm going to art class or whatever. Or it might totally radically change your whole perspective. And you'll say, I need to fucking move into a smaller house. I need to change locations. Like I've seen this question fuck people up because they ask themselves, why the fuck am I doing this? Am I doing it for them or am I doing it for me? If you're doing it for your kids and for your wife, those are very good reasons sometimes. If you're doing it because your wife says, I'll leave you if you don't make $1 million, then maybe it's time to change. If you're doing it for your wife because you say, I want my wife to have a beautiful life and be able to relax and I want to provide that for her, that's a good reason, right? So I want you guys to put it in your brain and kind of let it permeate and meditate, think about it, and incorporate whatever you find, right? Going back to what we were talking about with Spencer, this is your journey. You're in the driver's seat, and this little seed that I'm planting, it could grow into something where you might look at it and go, actually, I haven't thought about this for 10 years, but I always thought when I retire, I'll do this. Well, maybe you should bring some of that in now. You know, you're already making these big changes. You're already on this big journey. What's another little change? What's another little addition? Something that's just for you that you may have forgotten about, and have a think about it. If your ex left you because you engaged with this, then say thank you and move on. Like, seriously. Well, I tell you the best one, man. I'll tell you the best one. Best piece of advice I got in the last 5 years fucked me up endlessly and made me look back at a lot of decisions. And Chow, this might help you as well. When people tell you who they are, believe them. Right?
Yeah,
Don't
it's fair.
don't thinking. If you know someone for 5 years and you finally go, oh shit, that's who you are. 8 years. I'm telling you, GR, I'm telling you, like sometimes shit, it's the worst, but there's always a silver lining. There's always a way to look at it. And the best perspective is when people tell you who they are, believe them. If it took them 8 years to tell you who they really are, be grateful it didn't take 16 years
Hmm.
because they were always that person. They were always that person. So so if someone tells you who they are, don't lie to yourself. Believe them because it's true and it's going to come back around. So that's what I want you guys to think about. We're over time. I have to wrap it up, but I appreciate you sitting with me through that. And I hope that it provides you a little bit of perspective. And if you have any comments, that's what the Mind Chat is for. If you want to DM me anything or book a private call, if you want to go over anything, you know where to reach me in the Discord. And I will see you same time next week. And thank you very much, guys.